Alright, so here's the Blu-ray of Popeye. Paramount released this on December 1st of last year. People probably like this the least out of all of Robert Altman's films, but still this, I think, got a fair bit of care put into it. The picture is a nice upgrade from the regular DVD, and the sound, even though it's still Dolby Digital 2.0, is a very nice, crisp, clear soundtrack. On the standard DVD, it was just a little difficult to make some things out. For instance, when Popeye first comes to Sweet Haven and he is looking to rent a room, and he goes up to Olive Oil's mother and asks her about the room for rent, on the original DVD, to me, it more clearly sounded like he would say, room for rink. Now, that is part of his speech impediment, but in this one, it's a little bit more clear that he's trying to say rent. It's a bit more of an in-between sort of sound. All the sound is just clearer and sharper. This Blu-ray is so good, I can see it being in Paramount Presents, but I can understand why they wouldn't release it in the Paramount Presents line because of people's feelings toward it. I personally really enjoy the movie, and I enjoyed it a lot this last time that I watched it. It could be nostalgia, but it could also be because some movies just aren't meant to be seen every week or every month even. And as you get older, you recognize new things in the films that change and can enhance your experience. Aside from the brilliant performances by Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall, who were the perfect actors for these roles, the music is absolutely wonderful. I love that they got Harry Nilsson to do the soundtrack. It's fun, it's charming, it has a lot of character. I recently got the deluxe version from Apple Music, which aside from having what you hear in the film, has rehearsal recordings from Harry Nilsson performing all of the songs himself. Very bare bones, him just working them out, usually on the piano. I love when those recordings get released. Now, I think one of the biggest complaints about the film is that it's a little bit more serious, a little bit darker. It does get more cartoony and comic booky. In fact, I think it's probably one of the best cartoon live-action films that I've seen. It doesn't stretch the cartoony elements too far, but they are very cartoony. But it's a huge benefit and really helps when you have someone like Robin Williams, who is a very talented physical comedian. It's sort of like Jim Carrey in The Mask, or with all the other very talented people that they got. Mainly they got circus performers. They could do all sorts of acrobatic stunts. So that really helped, especially in a time when you only had optical effects to rely on. So this may not be Robert Altman's best movie. I still really like it. And if you really enjoy it, I would recommend upgrading it from the regular DVD. It's an excellent release, and even though they didn't put it out in the Paramount Presents line, which is more of a premium tier, they obviously put a good bit of care into it. Alright, so thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.